Smoke a purse so sweet with HighThoughtsTV.
Y'all know what the fuck we doing, man. It's HighThoughtsTV. Niggas hot in the bitch, man.
I'm smoking a purse so sweet with HighThoughtsTV.
You know, it just survival took me from that woo.
Sure.
I could have made it and everybody tell me like.
So, you say you break your leg at this point, like where your mind go? Like what are you thinking, like going throughout that process, the rehab, the coming, you know what I'm saying, just shaking back, like what are you doing, where your mind at?
Man, my mind was everywhere, man. Because at the time I broke my leg, I got my own spot. Then in high school, got my own spot. It messed a lot of people, not only my mind, but a lot of people's minds, but it messed a lot of people's hearts up because they didn't know where to veer to. Like, you know, that's when shit get real.
Yeah.
You see who your friends, you see who your family, you see, and then I really didn't have no family, but the ones that so-called, you know, I seen a lot leave, seen all that shit vanish. I was sponsored by Nike then too, so I had the Nike cleats, all that stuff coming to the house every week and stuff like that. It didn't have vanished. I was getting invited every year to the Spark combines and shit. Yeah, and I went to 2 of them. I got my partner invited to it. My partner, I was saying, he was running back. And he was one of the nice. His school was like 2A or something, right? So that's like less of a competition level. I was 5A, so but he was 2A, but he was so hard. He could play 5A, but he went to top private school.
Yeah, nah.
And I went to the public school of the shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But man, it tore everybody up, bro.
Yeah,
I seen everybody hearts change against me. You know. Did
you like? Aside from that, like when you going through that process, as soon as it happens and like going through it, do you feel like, man, I'm gonna shake back, or like once it happens, do you just kind of feel like, yeah, it's over?
No, I didn't think it was over off the muscle. Pot had, let him catch a chill saying that Pot had so much faith. Man, I had so much faith in him, man, that cause see, I didn't have like a lot of people. They have all these schools, right? Trying to offer them because they done been to these camps. You know, they invite you to the camp. You go there. You done did a little combine at the camp. They like you. They gonna give you offer. The offers that I did have didn't come from none of that. I didn't have the transportation of the people that was taking me and my brother and bringing us to camp, bringing me to camp.
Yeah.
Feel what I'm saying? I used to go and do it all myself, like work out myself, do all this, leave practice, go work out again, because I wanted to be great. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of like it took the faith that I had and made it stronger, because while I was going through the rehabilitation with the shin bone, I knew in my mind that it wasn't me. This was just something that took me down, that this wasn't the rest of me. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? And I said to a higher power, but man, you know, I was ahead of my recovery. My bones was healing, my ligaments was healing. But then once I got back to got back in there, the bone had healed 7 weeks ahead of the recovery time it was supposed to heal. The ligaments was healing, but I took it too fast. You know what I'm saying? I never lost faith. That's what was making me, you know what I'm saying? And my auntie was the only person that was like, you know, she couldn't come to games and shit, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga didn't have it all. So when she was trying to make, like, when we was actually, like, when she was giving me my needs, you know what I'm saying? Like, really giving me my needs, not my wants, but my needs, we was okay. We was at not the poorest at that time, like how I was coming up.
Yeah.
We was at the basic standard of living. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And man, I didn't see the rehabilitation come into part and seen everything. I seen her faith leave before mine, and that's what tore me up the worst. So it wasn't, you know, because that was the only person that ever been there for me. You know what I'm saying? I was raised on my mom, no dad. You know what I'm saying? So it made me hit reality more.
Yeah.
Feel what I'm saying? That's when reality kicked in more. And you know, around that time, I was already by myself, and then it just clicked in. Poof! Me and my brother, shit, it was all in. All in at that time. When that time came, it was all in. But listen, with the rehabilitation process, bro, that allowed me to go to University of Arkansas, right? But when I got there, they had a trainer that evaluated my leg and stuff, right? And even the coach was like, look, we're gonna put you through fall training, but we're gonna get you rehabilitated. What you want, a red shirt or this and this? But he was like, look, we could send you also down to Arkansas. Is a place called Arkansas Baptist. That's where Kenny Lou went.
Yeah.
But I was there before him, like way before him, like 2 years before he went.
Yeah.
And then they brought me down there because I was like, cool, you know what I'm saying, red shirt, you get the grades or whatever. Like I told you, now in my mind I wanted to actually do this because now I'm knowing what I got. But I'm still battling everything at home. So I'm battling. My brother come back home, you know what I'm saying? He left school, come back home. Now we battling. I'm not leaving by myself. And no, that's like, you know, some people might watch this and be like, man, you should do what you have to do for yourself. You know what I'm saying? The nigga once you 18 years old, you know what I'm saying? Well, 19 years old, fool. And your auntie, and your dog right here, all you had around, you know what I'm saying? That's like somebody that's, shit, this happened to my brother, I'm jumping in that car, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I knew when he had went to go visit home, I knew what environment we come from, you know? So, since they didn't want to do the shit, I didn't want to take the JUCO shit and sit there and do really a year of JUCO, you know what I'm saying? Then going back up there and trying to do I'm not going to say I lost all my faith then. I was so much in reality. You know what I'm saying? Because even in a month and a half to 2 month span that I was, you know what I'm saying, in the process of doing all that, before I even got to college, I was 15 years old in clubs. You know what I'm saying? Because of my look, I had the mustache, the beard, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I come from New Orleans. You get pints of Hennessy, all this shit from Corner Store.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's all day, and it's the cheapest. You know what I'm saying? So the people going to college and the college females, all that shit, we was already doing that in high school coming up. You know what I'm saying? Nigga bloom fast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was like New Orleans is a fast place. So it was. I got to that and. There really wasn't nothing. I needed to make sure me, my dog was straight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And shit, I instantly one day, we was doing 2110s, right? When I got there to the thing, because the other trainer looked at it and wanted to see what my progress was. Out the whole team, I came in the top 5, but let's say the top 1 10 times. And then when I came and did it 10 times, I think I'm in the top 1 over 16 times. Feel what I'm saying? Coach, they had the short, he like 4'11", named Coach Truck, you hear me? He even said, yeah, boom, boom, they gonna make you a starter here, boom, boom. So while we was doing that, we getting all the news, days go past, they do another evaluation on me, then, you know, they want me to, not a combine, but it's a combine for this college, you know what I'm saying? So I'm handling the business, and in the midst of doing drills, I tear all my ligaments in that same area where I tore the bone, where I broke the bone at.
Yeah.
You know, so that was like, damn. Hospital, leg up, leave there. Nah, man, bring me, I don't want to go to no dorm, I don't want to go to no apartment, none of that. Bring me to New Orleans. Let me fly to New Orleans. What's up? That's when my hope crashed right there. Football was over with. But for 5 years after that, every year I done had the top coaches call me, everything, still wanted me to do it, but I was in survival. Cause I had no support. A woman supported me. I ain't never had no man supporting me. Nigga, it was a woman supporting me, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And she supported me cause guess what? She didn't want to see me on the streets. Yeah. And I'm already doing it. Yeah. So it's like, shit, he doing what he doing anyway. Do what you do. And I was good at what I did. I was good at what I do. Still is good at what I do. But young with that competitive spirit in me, and it got me to where I'm at right now.
Sure. So at that point, like, you know, you go back to New Orleans.
That's 11, 12 years ago. Everything we just talked about is 11, 12 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, that's deep. And I know it's really more to that. Like, yeah.
Everything we just mentioned up to this point was 12 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is
18, 19.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to remember, is this like post Katrina or this?
This post Katrina.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I was not. Katrina came. I was 10.
Oh, okay.
I'm 95, baby.
Yeah.
And my birthday born in March, so you know what I'm saying. It's beginning. Katrina happened in August. I'm 10 years old.
Okay, so going back to this, so you go to New Orleans. Then where you at that point? Like, where's your mindset? Like, what is it? Like, I'm about to just fuck around out here.
When I went back home.
Yeah.
It was fucking. It was whatever came with it. We just had to survive. Cause mind you, like bowls, all that shit. I had a little taste of that. I wasn't a big man. You know, that shit, nigga wasn't doing all that shit in school like that. But nigga had it going on, you know. So, but at this time, when you said boom, I hit New Orleans, it was all in. It was all in. All in at that point. And then it just got so hectic. You know, before then, while I was in high school and shit, coming off my brother-in-law, rest in peace, Marzette, he was a pyro, you know what I'm saying? He was a pyro, and he had got in, and that's when, if you from New Orleans, you'll know when a nigga said, and then, you know, he got his little shit going, and then he's on the West Bank, and he's screaming at, you know what I'm saying? Because at that time in New Orleans, a lot of people in the West Bank was, you know what I'm saying, nigga was running face, nigga was getting down. I need who they was getting down with, you know what I'm saying? But he was always, his favorite color red, him and his brother Aaron, their favorite colors was red, you know what I'm saying? All that, they wore red on everything. Yeah. Then, you know what I'm saying? And then I was coming up, you know what I'm saying? I was 13, 14, 15, I was coming up, that's all I seen was red. That's all I liked, it was red. That's all I went, did my knowledge on, you know what I'm saying? More of the, you know what I'm saying? Bloods, Crips, Pyrus, you know what I'm saying? Different gangs. And then it's like, he was even saying, it's like, you gotta go to LA, woo, 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 woo. And then he was like, but I'll put you down, nah, I don't want to hear all that, you know what I'm saying? So then next thing you know, my partner, Free Act Right, that's YG right hand, he moved out there, went back out there, you know what I'm saying? And I always was moving around and shit. I even go to LA and shit, be moving around, you know, go back to New Orleans and move around and shit. But bro went down there and bro had started stumping and was doing this shit, and just like how I'm in the position that I'm at, you know what I'm saying, and who I am, bro made a name for himself also being there. Yeah. Bro, he that one. He one of the ones, you know what I'm saying?